We'll do another one. Another straight one, straight into Isaac. That's a new item. Mucormycosis Spore Shot. Okay. Also, Burning Basement again. Also, new? Oh no, just a sacrifice room. I think that these guys hurt themselves when they're on fire. Oh. Oh, okay, so it's like a infection. So if it hits one, it'll spread to the next one. What's in the item room? This is a shop. I already went to the item room, got the spore thing. That's gonna get me so much. So, I wonder if they've saved... Oh god, I have like mushroom eyes. I wonder if they've saved new bosses mostly for the new floors. Because it looks like there's quite a lot of new floors. Okay, so when the spores... Oh god. When the spores pop, they seem to poison and do a little bit of damage. And also spread spores. It's good to know. I think I saw... Oh god. I think I saw this thing, a little plum fly. I don't know, I can't remember. I think I saw this thing on the second floor last time. So I wonder if I'll see something else on the second floor. It's pretty nice though, actually. He's not too bad. He's a very good early floor boss. Scared me quite a lot there because I was scratching my face and I forgot that he explodes into damage. Next floor. I maybe should have looked for the... Oh, it's just regular basement. Okay. So it looks like Spore is like more crowd control oriented. I'm kind of looking for a key if I'm going to be honest, but I can live without. And I'm glad I didn't use my bomb in there like I was thinking, because there's a rock there, which I'll use to kill this enemy as well. Ah, oh, it had to spawn spiders. I don't remember what Swallow Penny does, but obviously we'll take it because all the penny trinkets are good, and there's no downside to using it. Like I said before, I prefer to not go into the big rooms unless I have to, so... Also, it looks like the spores seem to target enemies, like they actively seek them out, which is useful. You don't have to worry about it not hitting enemies. Or at least they shoot in the direction. It's not actively seek them out, I suppose. And I do have a key now, so if I go to a item room, I should be able to get it. I wonder if it'll continue doing that that choices thing. Like you get to choose a mystery item, or you get something that you probably don't want. I think the general consensus on Isaac items is that there's... Okay. What did I lose? Because I didn't have an extra heart. I don't know how I lost something. I think a general consensus on Isaac items is that most of them are bad. That's not bad though, that's the damage up, I think. Wait, that wasn't what I thought it was. Panic equals power, that's what it said, right? I didn't read the actual name of the item though. Okay. Try not to get hit. I think I can no-hit Gemini. Gemini. Ah, I was expecting to walk so he would blow up this the tinted rock, but he didn't do that, so that's fine. That's a new item on the right. Looks like PhD. False PhD. Worse pills and evil up. Why would I want that? I'll take Goat Head because that guarantees devil rooms. Oh, okay, they changed that. So now it costs spirit hearts and regular hearts. That's good to know. I don't have a key to get into the shop, and the chances of me getting a bomb in that room are slim enough that I'm not going to warrant... It doesn't warrant me going to it, just to waste my time. Catacombs 1. First time coming here since the new update. I should be decently powerful now. I mean, for the floor, not like run winning. Okay, all these rocks are eerily identical, which kind of concerns me, but that's okay. It's not a real thing. Oh, it might be because it's the catacombs. The rocks are like spiky, like it's a cave. Another tinted rock there. Mentally noted. Another one there. Also mentally noted. These guys lean forwards now. I don't think they used to do that. So many... I guess it's been like 3 or 4 years since the last update came out. Or the last DLC came out, excuse me. So a lot of these things, like, they just didn't like them, I guess, at the time. So now they've changed them, even though they don't actually mean anything. Like those enemies leaning, they didn't have to do that. But it's a welcome change. Mom's toenail, I actually don't remember what it does. Telekinesis is just awful. But I have a lot of keys now, so maybe I could go to the shop and get a battery charge. That'd be nice. He should die in the explosion. Yeah. I keep being scared of my own spore explosions because they're a tear coming at me, and I think maybe that's gonna kill me. I'm also pretty lacking on health, so I'll see if not that I can do anything about that right now. But it would be nice to see if I can get some more. Jesus Christ, them like reassembling stuff. There's a bomb. Dad's coin is very tempting for some reason. Dad's coin is like the worst trade-off ever. It's like a 50-50 chance to double everything in the room or delete everything in the room. But I'm going back to that the Tinder rock, by the way. That's the item room. But I feel like in my head it's like always worth it, even though it like 99% of the time is not worth it. Okay, that was definitely worth it. I'll use one of those bombs to get that chest that I saw in this room up here. I feel like they could have placed those spikes better. Like, such a weird spike placement for that. Or maybe they're random. Carrying Queen, you are not a new boss. You are a boss I severely dislike, though. For honestly not much reason other than the fact that she spawns red poops. But she has only spawned them in the corner over there, so I'm fine with it. A+. Perfection. Luck way up, don't lose it. 10 luck. Experimental pill, that's random stat upgrade and random stat downgrade, right? Shot speed down, and something else down. I don't know what that stat is. Bad trip, don't want that. I want the scary looking item. It is exactly that, scary looking item. Too spooky for me. I'll take the bad trip, because it'll turn into a decent item. There's no way I can get a battery charge. So I'll just take breakfast. Nothing to scoff at with the health upgrade though on a new DLC. I now have 2 items which I have not really much idea what to do. That being the report card thing at the bottom left, my trinket, and the 2Spooky4me made me... What was that? That was a... I don't know if that was just a scary... Oh, that's what it is! It's like a fear aura? Is that what it is? I said that so confidently, but... That's what it looks like to me, at least. If it is that, though, that's really cool. And very useful. That's another bad trip pill, but I probably should have not done that. Waste both my bombs getting into there. At least not the Keeper anymore, but I do have the same amount of health as the Keeper. Yeah, it is that. Okay, it's just a fear aura. That's really useful. I assume it'll affect bosses as well, maybe not as much. Because if it is still useful, it'll affect bosses much better that aren't very big on... I'll just donate this. Aren't very big on hitting you with tears and much rather hit you with their bodies. Okay, I'm not going to bother with either of those. Actually, I will go... foolishly, I forgot I have golden keys, so I will go back and bother with the chest. Because I can just get in without paying anything. Couple of coins, nothing to scoff at, but definitely not the best. That's not the item room, as I keep forgetting. donate that, because we have no money. And we'll donate that as well. If that had given me 3 coins, I would have been maybe slightly miffed and regretted my choice of donating, but it's not really a big deal. These enemies, I don't think that 2Spooky4me will be much bane against. Also, I feel like these guys are like the perfect counter to everything I have, because they don't stay on the surface enough for the sport is to do anything. And 2Spooky4me needs them to be trying to melee me, which they are not going to do. Wow, that's a lot of money. What was an item in the iron room? I don't even remember. I'll take Toxic Tears. That's a range down though, I think. Something. It's a something down. What was the item in here? It wasn't very good, I don't recall. Yeah, red candle, not amazing. I will take this though, because I feel like the chances of me finding 5 coins before the next shop on the next floor, it's probably pretty high, right? Like, it's probably a decent chance that I'll get enough to get there. That's what it is. Shot speed downgrade. Oh, okay, so it's just until you get hit, you have 10 luck. That's good to know. Is that really the first time I got hit since I killed the last boss? And then well, glad I bloody bought that spirit heart, because green flies. I sort of get the feeling these things might poison you. Or do they trail you? Looks like they trail you, actually. That's an electric key. I'm going to take it because I think, yeah, I figured that the chances of me actually going to a boss room were very high. Maybe new boss. You are, like, by definition, not a new boss. Okay, you can't be feared while you're in that charge state. That's good to know. Thankfully, unlike Krampus, they don't seem to do... I got hit by that? Okay. I'm not sure what could be in here that would be good. I'm just thinking if I want to reroll this or that out there. Oh, okay. That was foolish of me. I was thinking with old rules. I'm thinking I'll pick up the 1 health item, then I'll pick up the 2 health item, and get the black hearts out of it. There's no battery or anything on the ground, is there? Was there a battery back in the shop? Fuck, do I want to get the battery just so I don't have to pick up the stupid dagger? Oh well. Did I go to the item room that floor? Yeah, I did. I got the sad onion. Okay. Dank depths. This is in the default, but it looks slightly different. Also, Rotten Baby... I didn't mention it, but Rotten Baby is nothing to scoff at. That is certainly an A+ item. Just because you get a fucking free fly. Oh, okay. I need to be wary of these guys. Why is that guy green? Oh, that's just what the champion looks like. Addicted doesn't do anything. It's nothing bad. But I got a black heart out of it somehow. Well, I say it doesn't do anything. It used to not do anything. It used to be just a visual attack. Oh god, there's an enemy that can teleport to me. He did do exactly that, teleport right onto my feet. I was sort of thinking that 2Spooky4me might prevent that, but you are a new enemy. Leave a bit of cool behind, and okay. Not every enemy has to be super flashy, I suppose. Wow, that was not worth it. A bomb and a key for a single penny. Does that only give you piercing tears? Oh, I guess I never knew. Unless something else gave me piercing tears, but that seems unlikely. God. The sound of my tears hitting the ground is very loud. I was like startled by what that sound was. It also looks like I have spectral tears. Like phantom tears, ones that go through rocks. Yeah, pause is not great. I'm just gonna pick it up so it doesn't appear. And reroll it. Contagion's pretty good. I think that synergizes pretty well with my spore tears. In my head, at least, this energizes pretty well. Whether it actually does is to be seen, I suppose. So, the way Contagion works, the first enemy that you kill, it'll spark an outbreak. So, it'll then poison enemies around them when it dies. And then from there, it'll go on and on. So, in a room that's tightly packed with enemies, it's good, but in a room that is less so, it's not so good. This room is kind of scary, because it really, really tempts me to just do this. Never mind, it's less scary. I was going to say it tempts me to just walk on the spikes, but don't have to. Big Protector's not great, which is what that item is. So instead, I'm just going to see if I can get a charge on the D6. Kind of tempting, actually, that room. Actually kind of tempting. Back bonies. They explode. Okay. Don't want to deal with them. But I still lost a heart to them. I'm just thinking if I want it just so I have an orbital to block shots sometimes. But is it worth it is the other problem I'm having. Like, is whatever I could potentially re-roll it into better than what it is currently? The answer is no. I definitely should have taken Big Protector, because bloody big golden button. I think it just teleports you to the item room. But I might be mistaken about that. Which would be great if it wasn't the fact that the item room was way back there, so I would be doing a massive backtrack for no reason. I feel like they might have also nerfed bloody, what's it called? Rotten Baby, because I feel like it's not doing anything. I feel like its flies aren't targeting. Okay, that was kind of scary. Also, this is the same run as I got that goat baby head. So I was goat baby. It's just called goat head, I think. Okay, I did that specifically for Contagion to do its thing. I'm gonna go get the other card because it's the same. Right? Yeah. Mother is watching. And I think I'll probably use it as soon as I can on the boss, just so I don't have to think about it, because I feel like I will probably die against the boss if I don't. That was perfect Contagion. I'm just going to not chance it. Gish, I'm A-okay with using this on you, because Gish is maybe one of the oldest bosses in the game, because it's based off of an old game made by the same developers, so Toast gives me shitty baby Gish, which I'll take anyway, and this will probably be Krampus. Oh, I want it so bad, because I only have one HUD anyway, but it doesn't work. Ah. Okay, so I guess, unless it always costs 1, it's never going to cost 1. That's annoying. I should have just taken the Big Protector and then been able to re-roll whatever that was. I mean, obviously whatever it is now, but it didn't work. Okay. That room was potentially scary, not for any other reason than that. I'll come back to that room if I have to. If I can help it, I'd rather not deal with that room. Wow, this room is a nightmare. Never mind. That looks like it was like a room designed to trick you into thinking it'll be scary, I guess. Let's see if there's anything in here worth taking. It's so worth taking. If it still does what it used to do. Yeah. Tears up plus the 2 Spirit Hearts. It's just like, if I didn't take it, I would just be ruining myself. Because I feel like the bosses that show up here, other than you, Dark One, you are maybe the worst thing that could have shown up, because I am so bad at dealing with you for some reason. I don't know why, I always forget that his brimstone fire homes, so I end up just standing there like a mug while he shoots me. Also, it homes more the further away you are. That worked out well. It tears up plus 2 Spirit Hearts, and I didn't take a single hit. I can live with that comfortably. Item room. Peeper's pretty good, actually. It's a pretty good familiar. But that's much better. Oh, actually, no, they've nerfed it. That was a damage downgrade as well as what it normally does. But I feel like it doesn't matter because it didn't half my damage. If it did half my damage, then it probably would have been worse. But blue candle is blue candle's good. Actually, I actually think blue candle's a pretty good item, but I don't think it's tempting enough to swap out my my D6 for it. Oh, okay. I can deal with that. This should be the bonfire, right? I'm okay with that, actually. This, again, similarly to other rooms that we've encountered, this sort of counters my fear or stuff. It's tricky, because normally she says Isaac before she stops, but she didn't. Also, I'm glad I used up my High Priestess card so that I didn't get stopped by. That kind of confused me then. Her door turned black for some reason. Basically, as long as I get some decent stats from the Devil Room in this one up in this fight, I think it'll be good. That's terrible. I don't think I'll start this no matter what, but I'll look around for Thunder Drops. Both of those items are dreadful anyway, so I'm happy to not. The question is, do I get this in hopes of eventually becoming Guppy? And I think the answer is yes. I think the answer is just yes. Like, the one extra heart wouldn't do me too much in the long run. Utero is wavy and bloody, which is slightly grosser than normal. No item rooms, no shops, so I don't need to worry about my spacebar items as much. I also don't think this is... I think this is a new room. I was about to say I don't think this isn't a new room, which would be just butchering English, really. No surprises there. These enemies might actually not be able to physically hit me because of 2Spooky4me. Which is... I'm alright with not being able to be hit by an enemy. You know, I think I can get down with that. I'm gonna do this in hopes, because I haven't been to a secret room at all this entire run. Coins matter less now because of the floor we're on. And we'll do this. Yeah. I don't know why, but the bomb chests, more so than the key chests, I feel like give you quite a lot of items. I say quite a lot. They give you more items, more frequently. I think these enemies are really gross, if I'm going to be honest. I really greatly dislike those enemies. Ow, I was actually kind of thinking that the Fear Aura would protect me from Chub. Sorry, Chad, not Chub. Dad's Key's not Dad's Key. What's this, just like Dad Lucky Coin or something? I'm taking that just for the tears up more so than the fear shot, because I already have the fear aura, so... And as I mentioned earlier, I just love taking keys, pills rather. Oh, that was foolish actually. I have the fake PhD, so... Oh god, you're an awful enemy. Just gross. Okay. The secret room's not going to be there, so I'm not going to go into that curse room. Also, for anyone who doesn't know, once you get to this floor, attacks do double damage, so instead of taking half a heart for an attack, you take half a heart. As I demonstrated right there. I'm just going to hope the boss room is this way, because I'm very hurt, obviously, so I don't want to, if I can help it, spend too much time futzing around. These enemies shouldn't be able to hurt me much either, unless 2Spooky4me is just not very good. Seems like an expensive item that seems to be very dangerous. Let's hope that the secret room's here. It is. You are the last thing I could have possibly asked. So Like, I was hoping that maybe there would be a spirit heart somehow in here. But instead there was an enemy that plotted to kill me. That won't help, but it's interesting. I wonder if these are giving me more because there was a greed in here. That's my only thought. I hate this room. I expressed my dislike for black poop, for red poops when we fought a carrion queen. Rainworm. I don't know. That seems concerning. Considering I'm a half elf, I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm just gonna not think about it. Don't want to break the poops because that'll release the 2 on the slides. This should just be... Yeah, I don't know why. I sort of had a feeling it wouldn't be anything bad, and I can say in my heart that I don't think death is too big of a deal in Isaac, at least. Especially with this one, I feel like I'm like... My only fear is that this is going to be Krampus. This is indeed a horrible night to have a curse. It's only 5 PM though. I have to kill him before he does that again, I think. I think if he does it again, I might just die. Lump of coal, that's a very good item and I'll take it. The question here is, do I re-roll the lump of the cube of meat to be something else that might be a health upgrade? Or do I keep it as it is and keep it for the protection? And I think the answer is I re-roll it into a range upgrade so that I lose immediately on the next floor. I think that's the only option. Damn it. Okay. I'm gonna have to be crazy careful. This room is like the that that was just not fair. It's a completely spiked room. And then the chest is a mimic chest after all that. That sucks. That is a mega cursed room on a fairly good run. God damn it.